Hey, what's going on? Clint Reen here. We're at a open field and we're going to be starting our Road to 500 series. This is actually going to be part 2. We broke down my form in the first video, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out because we're going to be talking about some things that happened over in that video that we're going to be working on today. One of those main things is going to be keeping the shoulders more square, keeping the elbow up, and getting my off arm down instead of when I usually throw. It's up high and back, so it's kind of just acting as an anchor. So those are a couple things that we're going to be working on. We're going to be setting up this first drill that I'm going to be doing and see how it goes. All right, so we got a stack of keystones. We got 10 of them with us today, and what I'm going to be doing is trying to dial in some accuracy by throwing up this line that you can see. That's going to be kind of my aiming point, trying to keep everything straight. So I'm going to line up my feet, offset, heel to toe. And my main things I'm going to be working on here is keeping this off arm down to my side. I might even put it in my pocket. Might even just keep it in my pocket for this. But I want my elbow up just a little bit more upright. In the video, I noticed I was leaning like this a lot, and I was throwing hyzers. So I want to be a little bit more upright, a little higher elbow. And then when I come through, I want to leave my shoulders perpendicular to the target instead of rotating my front shoulder really early. So those are just a couple little things that I'm going to be looking at. So we're going to run through, we're probably going to do, I don't know, this set of 10, and then we'll probably do a set of 10 coming back. And then we might take a look at the video, see what's actually going on, see if we're fixing what we think we're fixing, and then kind of just keep going with it, ramp it up, making sure that we're doing it the way we want to. So I feel like a couple of those, I was kind of dipping in and throwing hyzers out wide. I really want to focus on hitting this line. I don't really care what the flight does as long as I start on the line. That's just kind of the main goal. So we'll go pick those up and see what they look like coming back. For this set, we're actually just going to be looking at the side view instead of looking into the sun. So we're just going to see what it's looking like from the side because we got the back view over there. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's take a look at the video. I think I saved 2 from the back view and 2 from the front. So let's take a look and see if I'm doing what I'm trying to be doing. Man, look how much hyzer that's coming out on. Jeez. Okay, so let's look at the off arm first. Pretty good, tight to the body. I'm only worried about the things that I'm working on right now. And let's look at the last one. Okay, so goal 1 accomplished, at least for right now. We're just doing standstill, so obviously it will get harder when we incorporate the whole body. Let's look at goal number 2, keeping the shoulders square a little bit longer. So we probably got to go pretty slow here. Yep, definitely focused on keeping them more square, head staying down. It's another way to keep your body kind of lagging behind and let your arm come through. Kind of like in golf, keep your eye on the ball instead of pulling your head up at the last second. It leads to better golf shots. It's the same concept here in disc golf. Keeping your head down, letting your body kind of do the work instead of pulling up at the last second. So that one looked good. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. Get that out of there. Yeah, head staying down. Shoulders are staying pretty square. I like that. So just focus on keeping them more square instead of turned like that. I'm pretty happy with that. So one thing that I was doing every time was kind of setting this pocket, kind of getting into a position that I want to end in, and then hopefully I get there at the end. So let's go through. Yeah, that's already, so I believe in the other video I was pretty strict to this 90, and this is already getting the disc up a little bit more in line with like that front pec area instead of being more centered with the body. So that was something that I was trying to do in this. So that's good. Keeping head down, shoulders a little bit more square. Okay, yeah, I like that. And let's look from the side angle here. Last one.
That one felt really good.
Yeah, I like that. Keeping the shoulders square longer, staying kind of down and in my throw longer. Just trying to go back just one frame. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so more of the shoulders square. The disc is kind of at front shoulder even, and still in a powerful position. So I really like that. I do notice this off arm is staying off at the body a little bit. I like it a touch tighter, but overall happy with both of those things I was working on. All right, so let's look at the elbow now. Pocket, but kind of keeping it up a little bit more. Yeah, I really like that. At least right there, like the disc is below the elbow still. Should be able to get nose down with it, and it's up a little bit higher, and I feel like my body position is a little bit more vertical. I feel like it was more of an angle before, so that was another thing I was working on today. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how things are looking. Obviously I'm 20 throws in. It's hard to say you've done something at this point, so we might just okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was getting to the positions I was thinking I was getting to, so we don't keep practicing bad habits. Last one here. Yeah, elbow's fine. So I think we're good looking at the video here, and we're just gonna try to rep it out so we get a little bit more consistent with it over all the throws. I felt like I was doing it on probably 50%, maybe less than 50% of those throws, so we obviously want to bump that up and make it as consistent as possible. So that's what we're going to do for the rest of the day, and just kind of see how we feel at the end. going through these two trees. My goal is to hit dead center in the trees and get to that last little tree in the row. So those are pretty good. That was a good set. All right, final test. We're going to be trying to go through this gap towards that basket that's up on the hill. We're just going to see how many we can land in the circle, and hopefully they're all feeling good. I specifically put a gap and a big tree on the right side, so I can't do that hyzer. I want to try to figure out how to throw it a little bit flatter. Missed gap. I was a little disappointed. I think I had like 4 of them that came out like over here really early instead of getting to the target. How's it going? When I was putting this video together, I realized there wasn't any outro or any explanation at the end of the video, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's dark outside and everybody's asleep, so that's why I'm just gonna walk around our porch for a little bit. But anyway, part 2 of the Road to 500 series, I think it went pretty good. We got a good foundation for our standstill. We got our arm in the right place, in the pocket. We got it off arm is in a good spot, staying close to the body. We're doing some good things. When I was editing the video, though, I noticed there were some pretty glaring errors, or things that we can correct in the next video. So I am excited about part 3. That's where we're going to kind of ramp things up, work on a little bit of timing, extend a reach back. That's one thing I noticed that I wasn't doing. I wasn't turning my shoulders really at all, so that's not going to generate any power. So we got things that we can work on for sure, and just excited to continue this series. And part 3, you might see the tech disc, so make sure you come back and check that one out. See ya.